The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Fatboy, aka the hardest working man in Fragcom, aka the realest man in Fragcom, and I got a great video today. I want to give you my first overall experience with Barrett Fragrances. Kind of do a little things different this time. I'm not going to review one because Barrett doesn't make so much inspirations or new fragrances. They pretty much clone fragrances. So I want to kind of give you my feelings on the three that I wore and how close they are to the originals. But before we do that, I want to say thank you so much again for this channel growing. It's because of you this channel grows, and I appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to sample Barrett fragrances, I'll leave the link for Barrett also, but you can also go to fatboyfragrance.com. I am selling samples of Barrett fragrances at a very low price. You can check it out. I'll leave the link below, fatboyfragrance.com. So, we'll get all up in this right after the break, and you know how we do it, baby. Let's go. No edits, no do-overs, one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. So we are back. So what happens when you got fragrance like this one right here? Wraps around Angel Share that cost you about 200 bucks sometimes to get. Don't even get me started on this bad boy, Afternoon Swim, right? You're looking at a chunk of money. A chunk. You're looking at an easy 300 to 400 bucks if you get the big bottle. Depends on which one you get. Look how low mine is. Man. And then also another one that I have in my pocket. Also, it's Barrett Roots 540. I think you can get a size of this bottle on Venmo right now for $3.50. So these are all very expensive, you know. We all have choices to make on different clone houses. So I wore those three fragrances, these three versions of these three fragrances. I'm gonna set them down out of the way right now, and we're gonna talk about them and what their names are and what was my experience wearing them and kind of my overall feelings on these three fragrances. First of all, let's give Barrett a lot of credit on what they do. They have probably some of the most stunning looking bottles that you will see in the fragrance game for a clone house, no doubt, okay? No doubt that is amazing to look at. They have a gold and a silver one. Here they are. Here's a gold one, and here is the silver one. So there you go. They sell one size of 50 ml, and I think they're like 45, 50 bucks. Not a terrible price, $1 a ml, I take it all day. So they're priced right when you compare it to their competitors who have 30 mLs like this from Dua. Kind of cool, but not as cool looking, right? And then Alexander's got cool looking bottles, they're okay. Central Senses are okay, but these just seem to be the ones that really stand out as far as presentation goes, no doubt. All right, so the ones I wore first, and I really I wanted to wear the ones I already owned. They're pretty popular. So we're just going to show them all right now real quick, and then we'll talk about it individually. All right, so Divine Intervention is their version of Killian's Angel Share. Pool Time is their version of Afternoon Swim. And Nothing But, I grabbed the wrong one. Let me grab it. Hold on one second, no edits. I got it right here. I grabbed Nothing But Malt, and I could have done that one too. Their version of Mugler's Pure Malt, but here it is. Scarlet Gamble, their version of Barrett Roots. All right, so here we go. Here are three of them. So I'm going to start with this Scarlet Gamble one first, and we'll kind of work our way through it. It won't be a long video. I just wanted to let you know, is this house for real or not? Okay, let me spray it in the air again. Oh, yeah. For real as this house can be, it is perfect. These do not need to macerate. Let's get that out of the way right now. They've come out the bottle ready to go, okay? They smell exactly like what they're cloning. No offness at all on this one. It's beautifully done, beautifully executed. I know Fatboy, a lot of you are going to say, it's just fragrance oils and they put them together. Yes, but they still got to do some work to do that. The presentation is amazing. I remember, no matter how they make it, we're trying to get the best bang for our buck, as most of us do. We're not all niche snobs, okay? So let's keep that in mind. So I'm going to be grading this a little different. I'm going to say a scale 1 to 5. Overall, my experience with this fragrance, that would do it. 1 being a horrible experience, 5 being the best. Because I want to rate this kind of first 3 fragrances. And this is the way I'll probably do some of these Barretts, because I'll do bougie versus budgets later. But for now, I wanted to kind of give you my first kind of week or 2 wearing these and what I experienced with them. So with this one, I definitely saw the exact copy of it. But there will be a running theme here. It's going to be performance. Performance is through the roof on all these. Through the roof. The citrus ones, doesn't even matter what they are. They all perform really well. On par or better than some of the other clone houses. No doubt. So this one right here, if you're looking for a great clone of Barrett by 40, this might be the best bang for your buck at $1 MML. Really well done. And they have sales sometimes. Catch them on sale. I'll leave the link below. But this one, Scarlet Gamble, perfect clone. And it lasts, I would say I got 7 hours out of that one. And I could still smell it. It was nuts. Now, I overspray Barrett by 40 regardless. Not the one I owned, about empty. But the clones, I spray them a lot. And there's a little drawback to some of the duos, is they have a little bit too much of the duo funk. And then the Middle Eastern houses, they had too much of a metallic kind of like synthetic vibe. This one doesn't. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, long lasting, amazing. Alright, so the next one is Pool Time. I've been all over the afternoon swim vibe for a while. One of the first ones to really get up on that one. I have done so many clones of afternoon swim. And this one is, man, so good in the opening that you can, I'm scratching my head, that's how good it is. This made me fall in love all over again with Louis Vuitton's fragrance, and how much of a banger that thing is. That it is one note away from really being a signature scent for me. It just doesn't fit the whole year like Tiger or Blue Dog does for me. So they nail it. It's still coming through the air. This one you could walk into a room, spray it, and it'll just stay there. It just does a great job with that. So I'm gonna give first of all Scarlet Gamble out of 1 out of 5 a 5. Everything's perfect about it. This one, another 5. Right on point. Performance is amazing. I'm talking amazing. I'm talking, I could still smell this on my shirt and my next day. I sprayed this heavily and it lasted all day, 8 hours plus, no problem. Okay, last one. Sorry about that, my battery died, but I was talking about Pool Time. I'm gonna go back 1 second. Scarlet Gamble got a perfect score of a 5, and I'm gonna give Pool Time another perfect score, 1 out of 5 too. I think it just knocks it out of the park. It is spot on. It made me fall all in love all over again with Afternoon Swim. The performance was outrageous. So there's a running theme here with these Barrett fragrances. Beautiful presentation, amazing performance, and an eye for detail when it comes to making sure everything is right with the fragrance before they release it. I do appreciate that. I can't find fault in those first 2 at all. Last one up is Divine Intervention, their version of Killian's Angel Share. I definitely wore this one probably the most. As you can see, I put the most dent in that one, I think. This was one of the first ones I picked up and wore. And another one. It is just great. I would say this one is a little bit off, just a little bit. It's just because that fragrance is so perfect. But it is so gorgeous, man. There's a beautiful kind of like cinnamon peppery vibe that I always get from this fragrance that I absolutely love. It is spot on too. It is a perfect clone. You can really understand why people are crazy about this fragrance house. They don't do anything kind of out of the ordinary as far as hybrids and all that. But what they do really well is make solid clones. And I've tried a couple clone houses that have not done that. Not going to mention any names, but all I'm saying is King Fragrances is nailing it. Another 5 out of 5 for me. Performance was another one that was just outrageous. The day I sprayed it was the day after I got it. I think it was Christmas Day. And a couple of days, it was during Christmas, I was off, and I sprayed it and wore it around the house. And all I could do was smell it. It was everywhere all over me. It was like, damn, go away. I went to bed that night, and I was taking my watch off. And when I took my watch off, right, sprayed underneath there, it just came out and started blowing all over me again. This one, amazing performance. So, what I can say about all these three, and I'll grab two of the different colors, you see the gold, is that you get, first of all, a beautiful presentation, okay? And I mean immaculate presentation. Immaculate. You get perfect clones, 100% accurate, and you're also getting better performance sometimes out of some of these fragrances from the other ones. Not saying all of them are that way, but the first two, three that I really put my mind and really got to wear and really got studying, I'm impressed. Congratulations to Barrett Fragrances. I think y'all have something there. Keep working at it. It's gonna work out. All right, that's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay well, and if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, then it's gonna be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.